don't care what anybody tells you, decorating your home is not a race. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Nia. If you're not new here, welcome back, friend. And as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be getting my guest room together because my in-laws are coming to watch my child. Y'all know me and my husband haven't been on a date in almost a whole year. Yeah, almost a whole year. So we need to get everything nice and cozy for the parents. This is gonna be a great video for people who just wanna get a space together, very budget friendly. I'm gonna be reusing a lot of things that I've just already have, which is okay, by the way. I feel like social media has made you feel like every single time you go somewhere, you have to have something new. I'm not gonna lie, there are some things that you should get rid of. There's some things that I like to get rid of. Be resourceful where you can. This is guest bedroom number 1. I'm going for very hotel, cozy, contemporary vibes. I want my guests to know that it is clean, it is put together, it gives hotel vibes, but it still makes them feel at home. I am not the type of person to like hurry up my guests out of my house. First of all, if I'm inviting you over, I must love you because I don't just let anybody into my home, okay? And I'm gonna show you how I put together this room. It's not gonna be the exact way that I envision it. I do love getting my hands on things. I love DIYs. If you've been following me, you know I'm not afraid of power tools. I'm not scared to paint some cabinets, do some walls. Like, I love all of that stuff. That'll be further down the line because like I said, getting your home together is not a race. It is definitely a marathon and you should enjoy the journey of getting your home together. Don't feel pressured to keep up with the Joneses or anything like that. Start where you need and go from there. So clearly I need to get this guest room together because we need this child watched. So let's go ahead and start getting into it. So this is guest room number 1. As you can see, I have some furniture pieces in here already from the move. And this guest room does have an attached bathroom. The first thing I'm always gonna do, aside from doing some DIYs on the walls, is do some curtains. Y'all, I love curtains. I feel like curtains brings in that homey house hug no matter what room you put them in. If you need your room to just feel more like a hug, throw up some floor to ceiling curtains. It's also a great way to add some height to your rooms. Anything that draws your eyes up is always going to be a good option. So these are some curtains that I got off of Amazon a while ago. I actually purchased these curtains a lot. I've purchased them for like my last 3 homes, and I love adding like a nice velvet curtain or a faux linen curtain to a room because I feel like it just brings in that nice cozy vibe. And this mirror you see here, I also purchased this in our last home. These mirrors I actually got off of Home Depot. They were pretty expensive. It was about $300 per mirror, but now y'all, if you just go on TikTok shop, anywhere really, you go on Amazon, you can find them for about $150 each. They're very heavy duty. These mirrors are like 100 pounds each. I love arch mirrors. It's a great way to bring in some curvature into the room so everything doesn't feel so stiff and straight in there. And I also love adding mirrors to rooms because it'll make any room feel bigger just off of the reflection. So if you feel like you have a small room that you really just want to expand without physically expanding the room and adding square footage, just add in some floor to ceiling curtains and add in a mirror, and I promise you it'll already feel bigger. The next thing I did for this room was add in a light. This is actually the only room in this house that didn't come with LED lights or anything. I just hopped on Amazon and I found a really nice light that'll complement the type of style I'm doing in there. Nothing too big, nothing too busy, very simple for light. And I always go for a soft white light. I know sometimes y'all probably see those homes that look lit up like hospitals, that very like bright daylight. I don't like those lights. I like my home to feel like a home. I don't want to feel like I'm out in the emergency room. No shade if you have those lights in your home. That's just not my particular taste. I absolutely love this light. It really complemented the like black, gold, and neutral theme that I was going for in this room because of all the furniture pieces I already had. Now, if my guests don't want this big bright light on, I do have a nice side table lamp that you'll see right here. This was also brought from our home back in Texas. I got that light from At Home, and I also got the arch table from Home Goods. So everything that I can link in this video will be in the description below. Now, as for our bed, it was actually our main bed back in Texas. I got it off of Wayfair. I want to say it was about $200, and I believe it is on sale right now for 200 bucks. This thing is huge. It's really easy to keep clean. It vacuums real nice. If you like vacuum lines, yeah, vacuuming that headboard, oh, you're gonna have a field day with that. It's a really nice contemporary modern look, but it's velvet and upholstered, so it still brings in that cozy, warm, homey vibe. As for the mattress, clearly we needed to get another mattress because we only had 1 king bed at the time. Our other king bed that we're using in our room now was in storage. So we did go get a mattress. Y'all, let me talk to y'all about these mattresses real quick. Okay, I don't know if it's coming with age, but yeah, those full memory foam, memory toppers and all of that, yeah, no, it don't work for me no more. Having a memory foam topper was really nice for like maybe the first year. I don't know what happened when I turned 30, but my back was like No. And then I had memory foam pillows too. My neck was like, no, we're not doing that. I figured out staying at my in-laws house when we were on vacation to visit them last year. My mother-in-law, she actually has, it's like a hybrid mattress. It was more firm. And I was sleeping on that. Y'all, I had the best sleep of my life. The best sleep of my life. I had no neck pain, no headache. My back felt great. I said, oh yeah, we need to put these in the house. The same type of mattress that I purchased. This is a hybrid bed. It does have some memory infused gel in there, but it does also have the springs for the firmness and all that. It's a really good mix. I really highly recommend, if you are having back or neck issues, look into your mattresses and your pillows. It's been a game changer for me. It has been a game changer to get rid of the memory foam. I'm also less hot in the middle of the night. Memory foam was making me very hot in my sleep. So we actually purchased this mattress off of Home Depot. Now, when y'all get this mattress and y'all open this mattress up, please be careful. Do not have your kids there. Don't have anything fragile sitting in front of it. You don't stand in front of it because it will knock you out. I have seen so many videos on TikTok of people getting knocked out, bent over, all kinds of stuff by these mattresses. Y'all, please be careful because you see how this mattress almost put a hole in my wall? Yeah, please be careful. But this is a 12-inch mattress. I will always recommend 12-inch and above. If you're going to invest in anything in your home, it needs to be your well-being. Your well-being is so important, and that includes being in your bed. And I know a lot of people just like to, do what's cute, what's trendy. No, do what is good for your body because your body will thank you later and you won't have all these problems. So I will always recommend a 12-inch hybrid mattress. It doesn't get any better than that. So above this bed, I wanted to just add a little pizzazz to it. And these are some old frames. I've actually had these frames for like 5 years. So glad I didn't throw them away because they are coming in handy this time. It really did complement the vibe of the room, cozy contemporary. So I just plopped those right on top of the bed just to give a little visual when you first walk in. Now this bedding was actually gifted to me by Casper. However, y'all, I did get some new bedding for my current bed. So the Casper bedding is great. I found something even better on Amazon. I have it linked below. It's these microfiber type bed sheets, super soft, y'all. They wash great. The quality of them is great. It literally feels like I'm getting into a hotel bed. I have them linked below, but the ones you do see me putting in on the video is from Casper. Now my duvet insert and my duvet cover is also from Casper. This was all part of the gifting that they sent me a couple years ago. However, the duvet, before you go looking for like this duvet, that there's a better one out there for a way better price, and it actually covers up the edges of the bed better for king beds. I don't know if you can see in the video or if you have a king bed yourself, if you use duvets, most of the time it won't cover the entire sides of the king bed, which is so annoying. So I used to just order a size bigger than what my mattress was. So I used to just get like a California king size and it would cover it great. I learned that it's actually called a palatial king duvet set. Y'all, game changer. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. I don't know, it's just something about them sides not being covered that really, really irks me. A palatial king size is gonna be the thing that changes the game for you. So here I'm just showing you how I get that like fluffy hotel look to my bed. I always do a double fold. I do this on every single bed in the house. A double fold back just makes you want to jump into the bed. I love doing that, and I always tuck the front of the bed in. Always, always, always. It just looks more clean to me, and I love a really clean look when it comes to the bed. I did get this duvet from Target. We all boycott Target, but to be honest, I did get this from Target like 3 years ago, I want to say. It's a king quilt, very good quality. Love the quality of it. Not gonna get rid of it, but I did find something similar on Amazon that is linked down below. This is a taupe color, which actually complements the curtains as well. My curtains are also taupe, and I just love a good cohesive vibe going on in the room. Now, what would a room be without some greenery? I'm always gonna say add some greenery, whether it's an olive tree, a fig tree, a palm tree, whatever it is. I need some greenery in there. For this room, I had a spare fig tree. Just went ahead and dragged that in there, dusted it off because we don't do dust in this house. Now, looking at this bed, I did realize it needed a little bit of contrast in it to just go with the vibe a little bit better. So I went over to At Home and I found a nice long pillow, just something real simple. And then I also found a nice little stool, a velvet stool, so it matches the vibe of like the velvet bed and then also the velvet curtains. I thought this velvet stool would go perfect just right there by the door if somebody needs to sit down or someone wants to just, put your bag on the chair and not the floor or on the bed. I am anti put your bags on the bed. Do not do that. Your bags and luggages are so dirty. Personal floor is bad luck. Okay, purses and bags on the bed is just dirty. we don't do that. So you'll see me add those in a little bit later. We're gonna go and focus on the attached bathroom. So this is actually my first time having a house with a guest room that has an attached bathroom. This room was initially going to be for my daughter, and then I realized the closet is just way too small. She has so many clothes, so many shoes, and it just was not gonna work out. So I moved her to a bigger bedroom with a bigger closet. But I feel like this bathroom in the bedroom is kind of better anyway, so that your guests don't feel weird like coming out their towel or their robe, going over to their bedroom. If there's people in the house, like they can just be in their own privacy. So if you are not a DIY girly, you are not very hands-on with things, not good with tools, but you want like a good floating shelf, or you just want somewhere to add some extra decor or some extra product, whatever it is, floating shelves are gonna be your best choice. The ones that are already done, you just pop them on the wall, that's it, call it a day. You can get them from IKEA, but I personally got these ones from Amazon. I thought they were perfect for the extra storage that I would need above the toilet. The next thing I wanted to focus on was adding some more height to this bathroom. As you can see, the tiling here that the previous homeowners had does not go all the way up to the ceiling. That will change down the line. I believe this shower curtain is 96 inches. Everything you see in this for the shower and all of that, I got from Amazon. It's all linked down below. I got this really nice black shower rod. Look, your shower rods don't have to be anything crazy. They're just a damn shower rod. Who is going in your house checking to see if you have the best shower rod? It does not matter. This one extends from, I think, from like 72 inches to like 120. Has little pieces you can just add on, take off, do whatever you need to do, but it does the job. It holds the shower curtain up, and that's all that matters. Now, please be aware, this is a shoulder workout. I got some shower curtain hooks just from, I think it was Marshall's or Home Goods. I also got the shower curtain off of Amazon, same length, 96 inches. This one actually came as a 2-pack, so it was a really good deal because in store they're a lot more expensive. So I absolutely love how the shower curtain came up. The shower curtain is the same color as the bed, which is just a regular white color. I do like to add in some toiletries throughout the bathroom for my guests, just in case, you never know. So I am very thankful to a lot of the PR that I get. A lot of the things you see here are gifts that are sent to me, to be 100% honest. A lot of it just sits in some drawers and I eventually get to it. I feel like this was a great opportunity to share my gifts with my guests so that they can use it. So it's a really good, high quality items that I'm putting into this bathroom. However, you can just go to TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Home Goods. I will always recommend going there first before going to places like Walmart, Target, ain't supposed to be there anyway, and other stores like that, because they'll just overcharge you. So as you can see, I just added a bunch of toiletries and things that my guests will need to the shelves. Everything here is 100% meant to be used. I am not the type of host that is like, oh my gosh, please don't touch it, like that's a decor. No, I want my guests to use it, and I let them know that you can use everything in there. Please, everything I get is to be used. I am just buying stuff to just have it sit there. Now, I did want to add some type of like faux freshness to the bathroom. And I say faux because, child, if you think I'm about to be putting some real flowers in there and trying to keep them alive at the same time, yeah, I'm never gonna see those flowers. I'm never gonna go into this room. So I wanted something in there that looked very fresh, gave the feel of realistic, but wasn't the real thing. So I found these nice artificial tulips on Amazon, and I found this rib vase, which I just thought was so perfect. I love these artificial tulips, and I actually wilted them like a natural tulip would. Another trick for this, if you want it to look even more realistic, just add some water into the vase. They'll look like real flowers. Highly recommend. Now let's get into these scents, these room scents and diffusers and all that real quick. To be 100% honest with you guys, I was using Bath & Body Works wallflower scents for a very long time, and it wasn't until we moved here where we didn't have our stuff, right? Our movers took like 2 weeks to get here. It wasn't supposed to take that long, but I'm glad it did, because it showed me that those wallflowers were actually triggering my migraines and my headaches. And it was so funny because the day before they got here, I was like, wow, babe, like I'm not having any headaches. Like I haven't had headaches for like 2 weeks. I feel so good. The day I plugged it in, I actually plugged it into my bedroom. I only plugged one in, and I plugged it into my bedroom. I could feel my migraines building in the middle of my sleep. And by the time I woke up, my head felt so bad. And I was like, it's the wallflowers. It is 100% the wallflowers. People say you're not supposed to use them anyway. Good riddance. Throw them all away. Don't care. So if you're wondering if you have like headaches or migraines, you cannot for the life of you figure out what it is. You might have a fragrance sensitivity, and to me, mine were the wallflowers in particular, because I can have like a Glade, wall scent, and room spray diffusers, but something about those wallflowers from Bath & Body Works are no good. So I had to throw all of them away, and so I just use like diffusers diffusers and room sprays, high quality room sprays and stuff like that. Now, as we get back into the bedroom, I had this really cute idea of just having like a nice guest basket. I want this guest basket front and center, basically just like a, hey, welcome to the house type of thing. Here's some things that you'll probably need right up front. Please understand that I want you to feel like you are at home, not like you can't touch anything, can't be you or anything. No, this is very much an inviting family home. I'm not the type of guest that makes you feel like, oh, please don't touch that, don't sit there, don't look at this, don't breathe this way. No, I want you to feel good. Okay, everything you see I actually got from Home Goods. This basket, I wanted to use it as the guest basket. I'm gonna place this on the bed, and then after they take all their snacks and stuff out, they can actually use it to put their dirty towels and things in, so I can collect it later after they leave to be washed. So I got these really nice towels from Home Goods. I just rolled them up, put them in there, and then I just got some snacks that I thought that my guests would like. I also put some lozenges in there, and it is springtime here, a lot of allergies and things like that. These have honey in them. I know you're supposed to use local honey, but these actually help a lot too. But here's one of the other room sprays that I was talking about. I got it from Home Goods. Smells amazing. Anything with sandalwood, vanilla, coconut, musk, all of that, that's right up my alley for scent. So if you're ever wondering what my home smells like, that's it. So I'm just doing some vacuuming, getting the last little touches together for my guests. As you can see, the only things I really bought were like the toiletries, the towels, and the snacks, along with the accent pillow and the accent chair, which I probably didn't even need to buy anyway, but everything else was 100% reused from my old home, which is okay. It is okay to reuse the things that you buy. So in this basket, which I didn't show, but I actually added in like a little photo frame that I found at home, and I just flipped the picture that was inside of it and wrote the Wi-Fi name and Wi-Fi password on there, put it in the photo frame and put it in the basket so that they can see like, oh, okay, I can connect to the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna pop something here. I actually saw this on Etsy, which is what I'm gonna upgrade my little photo frame to. You can actually get like a QR code for your Wi-Fi for your guests to just scan real quick and just connect like that. Have it in their basket, know that that's the Wi-Fi, scan it, boom. So you can get like metal ones made, you can get paper ones made. I think it's a really cool, just fun, little detailed touch to a guest room. So I'll be investing in that. And I just wanted to share that with y'all in case you just want to do a little bit extra, because y'all know me. It wouldn't be me if there wasn't something in there a little bit extra. But this is how the result of the quick turnaround, cozy, contemporary hotel vibes came. I really am surprised that I love this, because normally I feel like if I don't add in a DIY, some woodwork, something, then I feel like I didn't do anything. I was really impressed with this. I was really happy with it. It made me want to sleep in that bed. A lot of work went into this. I actually worked on this room for like 9 hours straight before they got here, which is what you see me filming. Yeah, I love my in-laws a lot. I know there's a lot of people who probably don't get along with their in-laws, and they just do so much for me and my husband, and of course their grandbaby, but they do a lot for me too. And I really appreciate them, and I just wanted them to feel so comfortable, because clearly we are so thankful for them coming all the way up just to watch our kids, so me and my husband can have a date night. Like, such a blessing. I'll never take them for granted, and they absolutely love the room, y'all. They were surprised that it was put together like that. My father-in-law was actually saying he was just expecting an air mattress and they were gonna make it do what it do. Like, when I tell you they would do anything for us, I'm not about to have my parents sleeping on no air mattress. So we figured it out, and it came out really good. They were so comfortable. They said the hospitality was great, which is one of my favorite compliments to get. I want you to feel good. So I'm actually showing you guys a little snippet of guest room number 2. This room is a little bit smaller. The bathroom is not connected to this room either. It's actually right outside of the hallway. This room would only look good with about a queen size, full size bed in here. This one is actually on the first floor, which is why you see the wood floors there. So right now it's just holding a lot of furniture and things for our kitchen and all of that, but you can kind of see the vibe coming together a little bit. That's actually a carpet we brought back with us from Texas from our other house. This room is going to be more like a vintage Paris hotel room. Very cozy Paris. I don't know. That's just the vibe I'm going for. We're gonna see how that comes together. However, I don't plan on doing this room anytime soon right now. I don't really see too many people coming over right now. That's normally during the holiday season. So I do have time to get that room together. I just wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek of it. The next room I'm really trying to get together, which is probably surprising to a lot of people. You would think I'd want to get my living room together, my dining room, kitchen, whatever. No, it's the room that I'm in right now. If I turn my camera this way, you'd be able to see that this is actually my office. I need to get my office together, child. I need storage. I need stuff to do my arts and crafts, DIYs, all that. You know, summer's coming up, all the events and things. I need to start getting crafty. I'm gonna show you guys like a little quick video of what I came up with for my office. Y'all will be the only people seeing this sneak peek. I'm not showing it anywhere else. This is the idea I have for my office. My first DIY in here, which I'm so excited for. I'm doing a cool DIY for my desk. Y'all probably see this desk everywhere. It's actually a dupe, but I'm not keeping it this color. Everyone buys the same light colored desk. No, we're gonna jazz it up a little bit. I actually want to turn this into a marble desk without spending the marble money. So that'll be a fun DIY, so stay tuned for that. If you ever want to see like what my video will be leading up to throughout the week, watch my shorts. I know TikTok is probably on its way out yet again. I don't really post on Instagram like that, just in my Instagram stories, but my YouTube shorts will actually lead you into what my full long form video will be for the week. So that'll be my desk. I'm very excited to start working on my desk. I really hope that you enjoyed watching how I quickly put together a very cozy, homey, hotel-esque vibe guest room. Again, you guys, decorating your home, you shouldn't feel pressured to do anything. You shouldn't feel rushed to do anything. Enjoy the little details and all of that. Try to focus on one area if you can. That has really helped me a lot. Focusing on one room at a time has done so much for me. It can be very overwhelming trying to figure out how to get so much space together. And y'all, we have 5,000 square feet in this house. It's gonna take me a minute. It's gonna take me a very long time to get this together, and I am okay with that because this is our forever home. I'm so ready for the journey, and I'm so ready to share it with you guys. So if you like this video, please do me a favor, hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. What did you think of the room, and what do you think of my ideas for my office? I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you again for watching. I love you much.